People participate in a nationwide protest today in response to the killing of unarmed 18-year-old Michael Brown. I'm Francesca Page, and this story tops your Newsmax Now update. Organisers of the event say at least 60 walkouts were planned, stretching from New York to San Francisco. Most of the demonstrations took place at colleges including Boston University, where students also staged a die-in.
Fight back! Fight back!
Protesters marched down the streets of Washington, D.C. today. Several activists laid along the street in front of the Justice Department. Also in Washington, President Obama asks for $263 million to arm police with body cameras. Today's announcement comes after the Commander-in-Chief met with cabinet members to discuss federal programs that provide local law enforcement with military supplies. The use of that equipment by local police was widely criticized following protests in Ferguson. The body camera plan, which requires congressional approval, will also provide money to expand police training. Over in the UK, anti-terror police in England arrest 5 men on suspicion of planning acts of terrorism. But British security officials say it's not connected to what Al-Qaeda calls their Christmas spectacular. London's Sunday Express says officials uncovered a plot to bomb 5 European airplanes using electronic devices like cell phones and tablets to detonate explosives. Former CIA analyst Fred Fleitz joined us on Newsmax TV earlier today and says the threat is very serious.
As we jack up our security measures, Al-Qaeda responds and tries to find a way to get around them. And it's going to be a continuing battle.
Flight says it's hard to stay ahead of the terrorists because they're so determined to commit these types of acts. Back in the U.S., Ohio State's football coach Urban Meyer speaks out today after one of his players was found dead over the weekend.
This is a real challenge, and we're going to watch it very closely. I can just tell you this extremely close team that does a lot of things together and cares about each other.
22-year-old Costa Karageorge disappeared last week. His body was found in a dumpster near the campus yesterday. Police say they also found a gun and believe Karageorge died from a self-inflicted gunshot. The NFL reinstates Pro Bowl running back Ray Rice. His indefinite suspension for punching his then-fiancée in a hotel elevator was overturned on Friday, and now he's free to play football again. His wife Janae talked to the Today Show this morning and spoke about forgiving her husband.
Everybody makes mistakes. After this whole situation, you would think that we lived in a country full of people who never made a mistake.
Sources say some teams have already shown interest in the former Ravens running back. And that's your Newsmax Now update. More coming your way in 30 minutes.